it's a full form of SAS is statistical analysis system. Okay, and this is the analytical tool, and we are using the tool for so many domains, either health domain, this clinical domain, or retail industries, or insurance, or banking, and like that so many industries we do have where we are using the SAS. But when we start working in SAS, we have to start with the base SAS. Okay, base SAS and advanced SAS is common for all the domains. Okay, in fact SAS is the same as all the domain. It's not like that for clinical it's different, or finance it's different, or BA it's different. It always same for all the domain. But what is the difference is some domain is using some functionality of SAS and other domain is using other functionality. If I will say clinical SAS, so in clinical, moreover, they are actually when a person is developing the drug. Okay, so in that time we have different phases to investigate that whether drug is working fine or not, is it safe or not. So in each phases we are getting the data from the client, and once I am getting the data I need to analyze the data. Manish, can you mute your mic?
Sure, definitely, I'll do that.
Okay, so after that what we are doing, we are fetching the data, we are working on the data, and after that we do some test like t-test, Innova. So proc tablet we are more over we are using in clinical and all. So base is same, but some functionality we are using more in the clinical. It's a testing kind of, because we are testing the data with respect to whether my drug is working fine, or side effect is there, and one another thing. But when we are coming to insurance or retail domain, there moreover we have to see if one factor is increasing, another factor is increasing or not. Okay, so if I will say if um, festival is there, then my sales is increased. If no festival is there, my means it's a normal time, nothing is there, my sales will be regular sales. So factor analysis and regression, correlation, linear regression, logistic regression, credit card fraud, or time series. These moreover we are working in other industries like retail, insurance, because in insurance, banking, we have to see when we are releasing the credit card, the person who is taking the card, he is the reliable person or not, he will pay the bill or not. Like that we have different type of analysis. But it's not like that if I'm using t-test in clinical SAS, we cannot use in finance. SAS software is same for all the domain, and we can use all the functionality in all the domain. Only what's your requirement, depend on your requirement we have to work on. Okay, so the base on advanced programming of SAS will be same for both. We have some more domain related things are there. Okay, so in base what I will cover when I'm covering the base SAS, I will cover the base SAS till the certification level. Okay, so after completing this base SAS and advanced SAS training, you are eligible to give base SAS certification exam also. Okay, because if I will say I will complete the base SAS, so there is no parameter how much I will complete, but here I am taking the parameter till certification level I will complete it. Then advanced SAS means proc SQL macro will be there in advanced SAS. Then little bit we will diversify ourselves for clinical and other domain. Okay, for clinical whatever the more procedures are there which only working in clinical side. So that all I will cover. Some clinical statistics are there that I will cover for clinical people, and for other people I will first cover the actually I will cover the basic of statistic for everyone. What is the mean, mode, media, standard deviation? Everyone know that, but where to use, nobody know. So where to use, we are using all the stats that basics. I have some video class that I will cover, and okay, so something related to clinical, I just made it some PPT and all. So that will be like hypothesis testing, t-test, chi-square test. So it will be useful for actually chi-square useful for both. So I will cover for both, but whatever, what exactly we are working in clinical, I have some projects. So what I will do, I will give you some project. So using, actually there is some demographic table, adversary effect table, baseline, baseline, creating the baseline like that. Some topics are there which is different from the our regular work. It's more domain related. So I will cover that topic, and same time I will provide you some projects. You have to work on the projects to make you more clear. So in that project we have some questions, some queries, so you have to solve the query how you have to work on real time. Okay, so it's a clinical side. Now if I will come to another domains, it's a BI domain. For BI domain, what we will complete it. First we will complete base and advanced. After that basic statistics, clustering, data exploration, decision tree, Excel, some part of Excel also I will complete, where we can do the analysis, fraud analysis, hypothesis testing, linear regression, logistic regression, time series. So these all topic, time series, it's for forecasting purpose we are using. So these all topic which are required for BA, business analyst position, that we covered it, because the base means basics, and after that these are the concept in analyst position. When you will hold that position, what type of problem will come, how we can resolve, what is the linear regression, correlation, how to correlate the things and all. So this all will be my other classes apart from the base and advanced for business analyst people. And with that I will provide you some project for other domain people. That project will be some finance project. Okay. Okay, some case studies are there, some projects like credit banking and all. So like in whatever I'm giving for clinical people, it that project will more over to clinical, what real time they are working. These projects are more over to finance domain. So banking, credit, debit, and whatever is there, and other finance, how we are using the SAS. So that project will go by that one. Okay. Uh, any other question for course of content? If not, then I will start with demo class.
Neha, this is Sujit.
Yes,
Uh,
Sujit.
okay. Neha, I mean, as we all know, there are a couple of different BI tools like SAS, Cognos, and OBI and all stuff. So would you be also giving some a brief about like how they are different, and how which one is better, which one is all those basic information in this? Or
Okay, some BI tools are there for
Mm-hmm.
SAS also. SAS BI, SAS
Right.
Business Intelligence, SAS DI, Data Integration. So fine, I can provide the brief and all. DI means when we are fetching the data from diverse source and make data standard format, then generate the data set. Okay, data, it's called data mart in DI, data integration. Fetching the data, make it some operation and create the data mart, it's a DI. When we will go to BI, BI is the business intelligence tool. So in BI we have 10 different tools, okay, like
Mm-hmm.
enterprise guide um, for creating the cubes, dashboard and all. These all are
Right.
the DI tool and BI tool. So
Mm-hmm.
what we are doing when we are getting the data from SAS DI, and that data mart I will use to generate the report. So my report is different type of report. So generate the different report, I am using different tools. Okay, different BI tools. Now you will go to just compare the Cognos with SAS. So actually exactly I will check on net and I will let you know, but normally Cognos is the reporting tool. Okay, using
Okay.
the Cognos we can generate the report. How we can use the business object. I have one more technology called business object.
Right.
Using business object and Cognos we can generate the report. And what using the SAS, what we can do, I just cover in my PPT. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So SAS is a stand for Statistical Analysis System. SAS is the company name also and the software name also. Okay. It's developed in early 1917 at North Carolina State University. When it's developed for the agriculture field experiment analysis. Okay. Later on what happened, other domain people also understand the utility of SAS and they also adopt the SAS. Okay. SAS is the software which use in below domains: automotive domain, communication, education, banking, finance, government, health insurance, healthcare, my clinical and all, insurance, life science, manufacturing, media, oil and gas, retail, hotels, and utilities. So we are sorry, we are using the SAS in below domains. Okay. Now, what we are providing using the SAS, we are providing the SAS solution in, as business intelligence, customer intelligence, data integration, and ETL, financial intelligence, foundation tools, fraud management. This I told you, know, credit card and all, fraud management and all, and government, like that there is so many, risk management, IT management, supply chain management. There is so many solutions which we can provide using the SAS software. Now SAS is that why we are using the SAS? Because SAS is the tool which is the combination of three basic features. SAS is the reporting tool, SAS is the ETL tool, and SAS is the forecasting tool. Reporting tool means we can generate the report using the SAS. ETL means extract, transfer and load. We can extract the data from diverse source. Diverse source means diverse different data source. Either I have Excel file or text file or Access file or any database. My data is coming in any database. I can fetch the data inside the SAS software. Okay. So ETL means extract from diverse source, transfer the data and load in my tool. It is also a forecasting tool because for forecasting purpose we are using statistics. Okay, and SAS is the statistic tool, so for forecasting purpose we are using the SAS. We have different tool like business object, Cognos, Informatica, data stage, uh, and so many different data warehousing tool. You know what is the data warehousing? Actually, data warehousing is the technique. In that technique, what we are doing, we are fetching the data from diverse source. So we just make my data in a standard format. Then I generate report, graph, and tables, whatever required. So in that technique, we have different tools. Okay, for data inside data warehousing, we have different tools. What are the tools? It's a business object, Cognos, Informatica, SAS. These all are the tools. SAS is also the tools of the tool of the data warehousing. Okay. In here we can see business object and Cognos is the tool which is the reporting tool. Okay. We can generate the report using business object and Cognos. Business object is ETL as well. It can fetch the data from diverse source and load the data. So it is ETL tool also, it is reporting tool also. Informatica is the tool which is dedicated for ETL purpose only. Okay. Extract, it is always extract the data, transfer and load it, and we can use this data mart, whatever Informatica will create from reporting purpose using Cognos and other reporting tools. Okay. But SAS is the tool which is the combination of reporting, ETL and forecasting. We don't have any tool which can do the forecasting. Only SAS is the tool which can do the forecasting. Okay. We can use SAS for application development, business solution and analytics. Okay. So this is the basic features in SAS, means if I compare with the other tools of the data warehousing. Why SAS is more powerful? Because when we are working in SAS, we are not depending on any other tool. End to end, we can work on the SAS, fetching the data, create the report, doing the forecasting, doing the analysis and all. Everything we can do by the SAS. SAS is the software which is the platform independent software. Platform independent means whatever we are working Windows operating system. Like Windows operating system, we have Linux and Unix also. SAS can work on any operating system, either Linux, Unix, Windows. Okay, that's why it's a platform independent language. Okay. Now we can access the data from diverse sources. Either my data is coming from Oracle, Notepad, CSV file, Excel file, Access file, or DB2 Teradata, any type of file it is coming. I can SAS have ability to fetch all the data and create the SAS data set. Means SAS tables it can create. Now SAS is the powerful tool for various business needs. Okay, suppose I am running one departmental store. Last 1 year I am running that store. After 1 year I want to see whether my store is working fine, what is my revenue and all. So I will fetch all the data in my SAS software and I will add all the data and I will see what is my yearly revenue. Okay. Then I come to know what is my yearly revenue. Then I will drill down my report. Okay, why I am drilling down my report? I want to grow my business. So I want to see what is my pain area, where I need to work more, where I have scope to grow the business. So I will drill down the report and I will see the quarterly report. First I see the yearly report. After that I will see the quarterly report. In quarterly report I will find out in some quarter I am getting very good sales, in some quarter I am getting very less sales. So in some quarter where I am getting the good sales, I will first analyze that why we are getting the good sales. Then I come to know because of some festival season and some marriage seasons are there, that's why I'm getting the more sales. Other are the normal quarters, there is not much, so I'm not getting that much good sales. So I just come to know this is the reason why I'm getting the good sales. So what I will do, I will send this report to my strategies maker. What my strategies maker will do to see the report, what my strategies maker come up with some strategies, they understand the root cause, so they come up some strategies to attract the crowd. They have to do the brand promotion, they will promote the uh, they will give extra discount in a small festival like 15th of August, 26th January, 2nd of October. So national festivals are there, or one another way they are looking for the um, anything where they can promote their brand. So they are promoting their brand. They have done so many publicity on the newspaper and digital marketing and all. They have done everything. So second year I adopt all the strategies whatever my strategies maker proposed. After once my second year is over, I will fetch all the data, second year data in my SAS, and I compare the data with the first year. So I come to know whether my strategies are working or not, because I already invest so much of money for this all advertisement and all. So I want to see whether these strategies are working or not. So I will compare both the years data, and then I come to know whether it's working or not. If I'm getting good growth means it's working, if not it means it's not working. If it's not working, then what I need to do, I have to revise my strategies. Okay, and if it's working means I will continue with my existing strategies. So you can see in each and every place says give me the picture of my business. Okay, because till the time I have data I cannot interpret it anything. Okay, till the time I will not convert my data into reporting format or information format. So SAS is converting my data to information format. Suppose in same departmental store I want to put some stock in Christmas time. Okay, then how I decide how much stock I have to keep. So here I will use the forecasting, last 5-10 years what is the sales I will see, and which item is sold more, which item is sold less, and what is the average I have to keep the stock for the particular item. So using the SAS I can see the prediction, and I can decide how much stock I have to keep in my warehouse. So in each and every step, SAS will analyze my data, and it will show how my business is working, and it will give the real picture of my business. Now basically we are using SAS for data warehousing and mining purpose, reporting purpose, data analysis purpose, statistical and analysis purpose, econometrics and forecasting purpose. So we are more moreover we are doing the analysis using the SAS. Now SAS architecture. I can fetch the data from diverse sources as I define you. So here I am fetching the data, either it's coming by Notepad or RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. Okay, so SQL, MS Access, that will come in RDBMS. ERP means enterprise resource planning, or legacy system. Legacy system is old system. So I will fetch data from all type of data source. I will make the SAS data sets, and I will do some operation. I will do some analysis. After that I will generate graph or report or the files. So here I'm converting my raw information format using SAS. SAS functionality. First I will fetch the data in SAS using in access phase. Okay, I have 4 phase: access phase, manage phase, analyze phase, and present phase. So in access phase I am fetching the data from diverse source. Once my data is coming inside the SAS software, then I will manage the data. What is the managing the data is? Suppose I have 2 columns. I have employee ID and the basic salary. I want to calculate 3 new columns: HRA, LTA, and gross salary. HRA means house allowances, LTA means travel allowances, and gross salary is the combination of base salary, HRA plus LTA. So if my data is not complete, in manage phase I will do some operation and I will complete my data. Once my data will be completed, then I will come to analyze phase. In analyze phase, I will analyze my data. Okay, I have some procedure in SAS. Using that procedures, I will analyze my data. Once my data get analyzed, then I will come to present phase. In present phase, I will define report and graph. Okay, so these 4 phases are there in SAS. This is the SAS software. Just a minute, I clean my all the windows. Okay. So in my SAS software, I have 5 windows: editor window, log window, output window, explorer window, and result window. Editor window is the window where we are writing the code. Suppose I am writing the code data a set SAS help dot class and run. So here what I am doing, I am fetching the data. Okay, like you and me communicated. How we are communicated? By English. How you understand what I try to express? Because we have some keyword in English. Using that keyword we can communicate with each other. You understand what I want to express and I understand what you are communicated. Same in SAS, we have some keyword. Using that keyword we can communicate with the SAS. So I have the data. Actually here don't worry much about the codings and all. I just showing how the windows are doing, but I just give little bit brief about this code. In this code what I'm doing, I have one source file class. I'm copying that data and create new file called A. Okay, so I have data keyword. Data keyword is telling to SAS, please create a new data set called A. Okay, set keyword will say to SAS, where is my source data? Because if I am creating the target data, somewhere should be my source data. So SAS set will say, where is my source data? So my source data is available inside the SAS help library. I have one file called class. This is simple SAS data set. Okay. Where is my class file? I will go to Explorer window. Explorer is the combination of libraries. Okay. So Default I will get 4 library: map, SAS help, SAS user and work. In SAS user library I click on SAS user library and I have so many SAS dataset which SAS software provide me for practice purpose. Okay, already it is existing for all the SAS software. uh, for everyone who have the SAS software, everyone will get this one, and this is dummy data. Okay, so this is the class file which we are using, and whatever data is available inside the class file, I want to copy this okay 19 rows and 5 columns and create a new SAS dataset called A. Okay, before running the coding, suppose I forget a semicolon and I will run it. When I run this statement, what happened? I want to see whether my statement is running correctly or not. For that, what I will do, I will go to log window. Log window is the window which is giving the status of my coding. Okay, so here I'm running in log window, going to log window, and log window is telling that you missed some semicolon. Okay, so using the log window, I can identify either I have some issued syntax error or data error in my coding or not. So I again put the semicolon and again I will run it. When I run it again, I will check the log. This time my log is telling everything is fine, your file is created off. So editor window is the window which is where we can write the code, and log window is the window where we can see the status of our code. Now I created a SAS dataset called A, okay, where my A is located. Then I will come to Explorer window. Explorer window is the combination of library. We have 4 basic library: map, SAS help, SAS user and work. Map is the useless library. We are not doing anything here. Some software it is there, some software it is not there. SAS help is the library which is using for helping purpose, means H1 is F1 is there, no, help is there, right? So in all the software you can see the help portion, and when you click on that you can see how to work in this software. Okay, for SAS what happened, when I start working on SAS, I don't know how to import the text file, how to import the Excel file, how to import different SAS data set. So what happened, if I don't know the procedure, first says give me some dummy data. You for your practice purpose you can fetch the data from these files and you can do your practice. So SAS help is the library which is using for helping purpose. Some dummy data are available and all the SAS software contain the SAS help library. Then SAS user. What SAS user library will do in a real time when you are joining any company and all, they will give one folder of your name. So what you have to do, whatever program you will write, you have to save your program in your folders, because see what they are doing, they are not allowing a programmer to save their program in C drive or D drive. They want to save the program in the common place. So if you quit the job also, or then also somebody can retrieve that programs. So this is a users folder who is working in the company. Now work library. Work library is the important library. When you are creating any SAS dataset or SAS table, by default your dataset will come and sit in your work library. Okay. So if I open my A dataset, you can see this is the same copy as the class file. 5 variables and 19 observations are there. Okay. So whenever we are creating the data set, it will go and sit in work library. But I have one problem with the work library. What is my problem is, work library is the temporary library. Temporary library means when we are creating any SAS data set inside the work library, and when I will close my SAS session. Okay, if I close this SAS session, whatever data is coming inside the work library get deleted off. Okay, if I create a data set or some other data set, I will create it off, and once I will close this SAS session, all the data set whatever they are in work library will delete it off, because SAS work is the temporary library. So what I want to keep my data, I want to use that data next time also. For that, what I will do, I have to use the permanent library. So for creating the permanent library, what I will do, I will write the lib name. I will give any reference of my library, then I will give some folder reference. Where I get the folder in D drive, I have a student folder. Here I will create new folder. New folder name, I just give the employee info. Okay, so just now I create this folder, and I will copy the path of this folder. I will go there, I will paste it here and give the semicolon. So before that, you can see I have 4 libraries, but if I will run this one, I will get one more library called ABC. Okay, this ABC library, now it's not containing anything, but when I want, I can keep the data inside my ABC library. So if I want to keep the data inside ABC library, what I will do, I will write data. First I will give my library reference dot my file reference, anything I can give. Then set what is my source data, says help dot class is my source data, and run. So when I will run this, you can see one employee file is coming here. Same time, same employee file is coming for my folder. So when my SAS session will close, that file will not delete it off. So that's why it's called permanent libraries. Okay. Now, if I open my employee file, I have some data. So I have quick filter here also. So if I want all the female data out of this file, so I will go for quick filter. I will go here and say where sex equal to female. Okay, so I can filter my data here itself, but this is the temporary filter. Whatever permanent filter you want to give, you have to give in your coding. So in coding you have to give if sex equal to F, then it will come permanently in file. If you are using here in this window, quick filter window, and again you open the file, your filter will go and you will get full all the data. Okay, because this is only for our reference purpose. For the at a glance I want to check any value or any condition, so I can give here and I can check it. Apart from that, whatever I want, I have to write coding only. If in coding I want to give, I have to give here if sex equal to female. So I will get all female data and I will run it. So now you can see permanently you will get this data. Okay. Now suppose I want to display my data. If I want to see my data, every time I have to go to Explorer library, then relative library I have to open. Then I need to open the data set. Rather than that, what I want to display my data in output window. So output window is the window where we can display the data. So for displaying the data in output window, what I will do, I will write proc print. Print is the procedure. Okay, proc is the procedure, the short form of procedure. In SAS we have so many procedures. Just we need to call the procedure and accomplish our job. So I want to display the data in my output window. So I will say proc print data equal to abc dot employee and run. So I will run this. When I will run this statement, I will get the data on my output window. So output window is the window which is using for displaying the data, and same time one link is coming in result window, whatever data is coming in my output window. So I will give 2 3 print and I can show you how it will work. It will work like a online book. One side all the links, one side all the content. Whatever link you will click, you can see that content. So here I am fetching the data from SAS help class, sorry, SAS help library, and I'm printing 2 more data. If I print 2 more data, all the data are available inside my output file, output window, and you can see in result window I'm getting the link also. So whatever link I will press, I will get that data. Okay. So result window is providing the link, whatever data is available in output window. So these all are the 5 windows: editor window, log window, output window, explorer window, and result window. Editor window for writing the code, log window for see the status of the code, output window for displaying the data, explorer window for libraries. Explorer window is combination of libraries. Result window is providing the link, whatever data is coming in output window. Okay. Now we have different procedure because SAS is the statistical tool. Here I no need to write any formula. All the formulas coming with the procedure. Suppose I want to see the count. Um, I have age, height and weight. 3 columns are there. I want to see how many columns are coming for age, height and weight. What is the maximum age, maximum height, maximum weight? What is the minimum age, height, weight and standard deviation, or average height, average weight, average um, age? So what I need to do, if I will work on Excel, I have to write 5 different formula and I can get the answer. But in SAS, what I have to do, I have to write proc means. Means is the procedure which will give you by default all the statistics. Here I will say sasl.class. So you can see in my class file I have 5 column: name, sex, age, height and weight. So if I will say that 2 columns are the character column, but age, height and weight is the numerical column. So if you will say proc means data equal to sasl.class, automatically SAS will take the numerical type of column and it will show all the statistic. If I will run this one, you can see by default I'm getting the N means count, what is the mean means average, what is the standard deviation, whatever the minimum, whatever the maximum. Okay, this is the beauty of SAS. We no need to do anything, just we have to call the procedure. Once we call the procedure, we can get all type of analysis. Okay, like proc mean I have proc frequency, proc summary, proc report, uh, proc chart, like that. So many procedures are available. Okay, using that procedure I can analyze my data. Okay, any question?
No.
No question? Okay, so this is just overview about the SAS, what we can do, how the programming are, and it is very easy because we are working in two steps in SAS. First is the data step, second is the proc step. Data step, all type of data manipulation and all I can do by the data step, and all type of analysis type of task we can do by the proc step. And so in my proc step I have a different type of procedure. I need to call that procedure and I can analyze my data. So it is quite easy. We no need to worried about our formulas and all. Everything will be the procedure. Just call the procedure, and each procedure we have so many options in which way you want to see your report. So just we should aware about that option and which condition, which option we should require. That's it, uh, is there. So you can analyze your data, you can make the chart, you can create a report, different type of report you can create. So you can do this all task using the SAS software. Okay, so when I will provide you the training, I just made my training more easy way because most of the non-technical people are coming for the training, either pharma background or MBA background. So I made it a very simple one. What uh, first few classes I will define the basics of SAS, what is the rule, regulation, terminology and all. After that, after a few classes, means 1-2 classes, I will start with the codings. So first I explain what data step can do, what proc step can do, what is the limitation of each one, then how to create the permanent library, whatever the other options are there. So a small thing I will start with. Later on I will come go to the other classes. So one by one I will first complete the base test certification. All the chapter I will complete one by one, and then we will go for advanced and other classes. And after completing the each class I will provide you some assignment. I have daily assignment. So I will provide these assignment to you people. You have to complete the assignment before coming to next class. So first you have to go for this base SAS certification book that I will send you. I will install the SAS software as well in your system, and once you will go through the book you will get the theoretical knowledge, and I will send the codings also whatever I'm showing in our class. So you have to copy and paste in your SAS software and you can run one by one and you can see the output. After that, when you are good with concept and that coding, then you can go for the assignment. You have to complete the assignment. If you have any issue related to assignment, you can ask me before we are starting the next class. So with that I will provide you some other books also, some notes also I do have, that all I will provide whichever are relevant to our um, topics. Okay, any question?
I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
This I understand what you do with the whole software that you analyze data. I remember that in one place you said when you have a raw data, you access it from somewhere, a different file, and it can be any format, and then you manage it. And if you have something missing, you fill it out. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you actually fill it out? Is it based on the trend line, or is it like you predict, or is it a randomly generated number, or if something is missing, how would you manage to fill it up if you do not have the data for that?
If I don't have data, suppose as I give the example, I have base salary. I know my this base salary column will useful to generate other columns. Okay, using base salary I can create HRA. HRA is the 10% of base salary. LTA is the 5% of base salary, and gross salary is the
Okay.
combination of base salary, HRA and LTA. So we should not worry about that portion, because when clients send me the data, client
Okay.
send all type of calculation that you have to create this more, you have to analyze this all columns, and this is the calculation of each column, because I'm not the person who know everything, right? I'm just programmer. Whatever my client will send the data, I will analyze and send back to them. So client will explain me everything, then
Okay.
I have to work on that.
So basically managing from what you have already on your
Yeah,
collection and then
yeah,
integrating other stuff from that.
exactly.
Okay. And then also, you said there are like 3 parts to SAS: the reporting tool, the ETL, and the forecasting.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand the second two. The first one is a reporting tool. So when you say reporting, I mean, aren't you already, reporting to the person or the client or someone like that, or making a report,
Reporting
or is
tool
it just
means,
for yourself?
yeah, we have a proc report, one procedure called report. Using that procedure, I can create a report. Reporting tool means we can generate the report using the data. Okay.
And does the report look any different than, like the table or a bar graph or something like that, or is it different from what you will actually see from other? And even if you
See,
have a
actually
graph, like
here,
the chart thing we saw, if we have the whole thing and we can, if we say we have to plot like how many males and females, how does the reporting fit into that? Is the reporting?
see,
Oh,
this is my report. This is my data. I will fetch my data inside my SAS. Okay. After that, I have so many options. What I want, in which way I want to write my report. Okay. What should be the appearance? What should be the way I should
okay,
give a
okay, sorry,
consolidated
got it.
report,
Okay,
non-consolidated. Yeah.
and
So
the
suppose I want to group. Yeah.
okay, I think I made it clear.
I just give
Uh,
one example. So using that, I generate my report. Okay.
okay.
So this is my
Um,
report, and why, it is different with other software. Other software will provide the way it is coming, but here more analytic things, more stats like mean, mode, median, standard deviation. So many statistic operations are there which we can perform to generate the report.
okay. So these contents of the libraries, like you said, the help one will always be there. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but the other ones, like the work library, will be temporary, so it will always be in all software. So do
Mm-hmm.
are the other kinds, like the ABC or the other ones you had on your list, do they change or vary when you have a different software, or even you're working for a different employee or something like that? Or are they
Yeah,
the
it's
same as yours?
actually it's not. It will not be same. Suppose here I will create one library called ABC. Okay, this ABC denote this path. Whatever data is there in this path, my ABC library will display. Okay. Suppose in my D drive I have one more folder called SAS. Inside this SAS folder I have so many SAS data set. Okay. If I want to retrieve this SAS data set in my new SAS session, what I will do, I will create one more library, because library is lib name is the or library, creating the library is the way to fetch the data from the particular folder. Okay,
Okay.
so I create one more library called A. Inside that library I give the path of my folder. In D drive, in SAS folder, I have all my files.
Okay. So
So
basically,
if
you change your own library based on
yeah, I
what
can change
configure you're
this
thinking.
name, everything I can change, because it's my own, right? So if I will click on that, one new library A will create it off in Explorer. A library will be there, and you can see all the data which is there in D drive, SAS folder, all the data I can see here.
Okay. Okay. So
Mhm.
it's just to extract basically what you have
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Um, okay. Well, last question. how do I know what to write in this editor window? I mean, you're typing stuff and running it. I do not know all that thing.
Yeah, that's why I will give you the training, no?
Okay, so you will.
I will tell you.
So is
Yeah.
there a particular set of stuff that goes in here, or is it just it can be anything?
Sorry.
I mean, so the what you write here, like I mean, I see a repetition of like prop procedure print or the prop means or something like that, and then the library. So does it repeat on itself? Is it the similar kind of stuff that's going on, or is it going to be new every time when I have to use
No,
it?
no, no. It is similar kind of procedure.
Okay then. Okay, that sounds good.
So suppose I want to see the mean. Anytime if I want to see the average value, I every time use the mean only, proc means only, because this is only the procedure which will give me the support.
Okay.
Okay. So it will be, we have set of procedure which like proc report is one procedure. So when I want to create a report, always I will use proc report only.
Okay.
Proc tabulate is there. When I want to generate the table format, then I will use proc tabulate only. So already these procedures are there. When I want to do the same type of job, I have to use this procedure. I want to display the data means every time I have to use proc print only. Okay.
Okay. That sounds.
Okay. Sujit, you do have any question? Manish? Hello. Sujit, are you there? Okay. Maybe he's not there. Manish, are you there? Any question related to any part of the SAS?
Not so far.
Okay. Fine. So what I will do, I just wrap up this session here only, and for the further communication, you can check with Masood. He's the coordinator. He will coordinate with you people. If you are agree for the training or not, you just let them know, and he will communicate with me. Okay. And
Are you
one more
taking?
thing, yeah, tell me.
Are you taking another class after this? For
Yeah,
SAS?
actually,
I can see.
7:30. Actually, my next batch is there, and it's we are late for 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm wrap up the session. You can okay. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you.